I never really understood it. I had got, or should I say, it was a bully named Simon who bullied me when he found out my nails, they had, well, kind of white if I painted, if I was a woman. I hated that. And I think as a kid, when you have a bully, they had people bullying me into fighting one time. Because if I wasn't going to fight, and I really hate that. I was trying to get away. I remember people bullying me most of the time. I think that leaves a scar on a child at the end. So, I think Brandon was another one we had kind of fooled around. I think that was the night that I gave him a blowjob at that time. I wasn't really too much into that, but I think what it was is Brandon kind of pushed me a little further into my sexual orientation, which I think today. See, at the time I thought I was bisexual. Now I think I'm not. I think I only go one way. I think guys only. Some people might say you gay, fag, homosexual, queer, whatever. I guess I'm just right up that alley. Anyway, being a kid, and I think as I recall, that when I went to Lawtail Head Start, which was the, I guess it's preschool is what they call it. Well, I didn't really have fun with a lot of children. I played mostly, like I said, by myself when I was in kindergarten through, I think it was 4th grade. Started playing by well, when I was in kindergarten, 1st grade, kindergarten through 3rd, I was mostly by myself, sitting down. I didn't really want to play with other children. I think the other children wanted to know why I wasn't playing with them. I just didn't feel like it. Like I said, I was kind of an adult, but had a kid's body, an adult mind with a child's body. And I just watched the children play. I think when I was in 4th grade, I started to pretend like I had my own car and stuff. I did really get ridiculed for it. And I think that it made me stop doing what I usually do. And I guess I hated that, really. I remember one time understanding about prejudice. I didn't really know as a kid too much about it. But I kind of knew that, well, I look like a white boy, but I'm not. Apparently I'm supposed to be a African American male, but I look like a Caucasian male or a black male, whatever you want to call it. I'm actually mixed because I found out that my family is Spanish, French, Indian, African. I'm also, I know one of my family members came from Puerto Rico, so Spain, France, Africa, probably on the west side, usually Africa. Also, the Indians were here in North America already. And I think one of my other ancestor, the ancestor from Puerto Rico was a male, was my grandfather, his grandfather. And I was told a story that they had to pay $300 at that time for him to become a U.S. citizen. And my grandfather's grandmother lived in the Dominican Republic. And if you watched some of my autobiographies, I have pictures of them. So, continuing as a child, I think that I wanted to grow up fast. I remember my mother didn't have nothing. It was mostly my mother, myself, and my brother. And we stayed